A new mandate in the United Kingdom says that any asylum seekers will now be sent to Rwanda. They literally had a press conference in Rwanda today where they have decided that anyone who is in the UK seeking asylum currently will be shipped off to Rwanda. Now, it's really interesting when you read the coverage of this, because human rights activists are saying Rwanda, they don't have the right, they don't have the best track record when it comes to human rights abuse, but okay, maybe they've changed. But no national media coverage of this new policy to ship all asylum seekers to Rwanda has juxtaposed this with the fact that Ukrainian asylum seekers can stay put. They can stay there just fine. Now, there are millions of people who work their butts off to cross frigid waters, stay in camps where there are rapists and killers and people who take your kids for human trafficking, right? But they somehow survive all of that, and they get to the United Kingdom hoping to get asylum, and now they're being told, you can't stay here. But what is the current situation for Ukrainians? Well, the EU has granted Ukrainians who flee the war a blanket right to stay and work in its 27 member nations for up to 3 years. The UK now also has a visa scheme, so if you can prove any relative there, you can stay there. And they also have launched Homes for Ukraine, which allows people in the UK to nominate an individual or family to stay with them for free. That person will get around £300 per month from the UK government. And the asylum seeker will get 3 years of healthcare, welfare, and schools. 29,200 families from Ukraine applied for this by the end of March, which is lovely, right? It's great. Give somebody who's left their country a home, but not if they're brown, apparently, because anyone else who is currently there will be shipped off to Rwanda.
I mean, just think about the hypocrisy of this, right? Like, you get a guy like Boris Johnson who's going to dictate and tell you, he's going to funnel billions of dollars and in weapons and support to Ukraine to prop up through a proxy war, the Ukrainian government against Russia. And when these people are fleeing this country, we're going to, by the way, destroy your country in the process. Okay, so Ukraine, you will be leveled. Like, we got the reports today out of Mariupol. There's no city there anymore. It's gone. It's gone. It's leveled. So these people are leaving Ukraine so that the UK and the United States and other NATO countries can fight their proxy war using it's like, can we use your backyard? No, my parents are going out for the night. Can we come over to your house and have the party? Because I don't want to ruin my house. I don't want my house to be ruined. So let's go to your house and destroy your house, Ukraine. We're going to have our war there against Russia. That's how we'll do it. And then all the people that flee, they can't come to the UK. We can't do that. We have a partnership with Rwanda. So you're going to go to Rwanda. Like, this is the craziness that unfolds. Like, we're going to make a deal with these other countries in Africa that are also, by the way, being screwed by the war in Ukraine because of wheat, all of the grains that are being crushed in the supply chain can't go to Africa. And so those people are being disproportionately hurt by this entire process.
Yes, there's no food there right now. Gas prices are really high, but sure, go there. The UK government is saying that anyone who goes there will be given up to 5 years training, including integration, accommodation, healthcare. But she would not specify the criteria for asylum, which is troubling because there are thousands of people that I want to say probably I don't know the number specifically, but I do know that it is common for asylum seekers to be rejected and then go, I don't know where, right? And so they're saying if they jump through our hoops, which they have already jumped through hoops to A, survive, B, get their family across borders, C, apply for asylum inside the United Kingdom, and even then we are saying they may fail our test. But if they pass, we'll send you to Rwanda, right? At least, I don't know. The weather is probably better there than the UK. But this is just, it's absolutely astounding that no one is really sort of saying, but then why do Ukrainians get to jump the line? How many brown people get pushed back for Ukrainians to get, where's the sense in this? This is not right.
Well, we even saw that in the United States. I mean, oh, you're coming from Ukraine? I'm sorry, you're coming from Afghanistan? The United States says to those Afghan refugees, you know what we're going to do? We're going to route you outside of the United States right up to Canada. So don't even bother coming here. We're going to send you to Canada. Because, even though we destroyed your country for 20 years, you can't come here. We're going to send you to another country. But Ukraine, come on over. Come on. If you're Ukrainian, come on in. Come on in. We're flying your flag. We're flying your flag over our restaurants and all over the place. Everyone's got the Ukrainian flag. But if you're if you're another person in any of these other war-torn areas, forget about it.
I just find this press release so unconscionable, and the fact that they had it in Rwanda with Rwandan officials who are like, yes, we're happy to accept them, but we don't want anybody from neighboring countries. You have to have come from the UK. Why? I don't know. This is some kind of, what's that game where you have to jump over obstacles and hit people with foam while you're wearing a foam helmet?
Oh, like
gladiator
American
battle.
Gladiators?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is what we want to prove to you.
Yeah.
So
Unbelievable.